Out of nowhere, a stone hits the water. Splash. That same rock lands again, only this time it leaps upward, springing off the surface. Slowly, a hand dips in. Fingers slide beneath without resistance. Step inside, and reality seems to wobble. Welcome to non-Newtonian fluids. These substances stiffen when struck, flow like syrup when poured. One moment they're solid under pressure, the next they drip through fingers. Rules you know? They ignore them. Liquids should pour smoothly, yet these react to force like something alive. Watch one harden at a slap, then melt seconds later. Physics gets weird here. Everyday logic does not apply. The rule breakers why some fluids don't flow like others. Start with something steady. Way back, Isaac Newton thought like this: thick liquids stay thick, thin ones stay thin, no matter the force used on them. When stirred slow or pushed fast, their flow never shifts. Take water, honey, gasoline, they act the same every time. Push softly or rush hard, the behavior holds firm. Isaac doesn't stand a chance against these liquids. When stress hits, their thickness shifts fast, no warning. A tap on the ketchup bottle proves one kind. It thins out, then pours free. Yet others do the opposite trick. Strike them sharply, they lock up solid. Certain ones even mimic stone under sudden pressure. Oobleck, cornstarch, and water. A mix of 2 parts cornstarch to 1 part water sits on the table like ordinary goop. Heavy and slow, it drips like thick cream when left alone. Strike it fast though, and the stuff splits like dried clay. Shape it in your palm while squeezing, holding firm as long as motion continues. Once stillness returns, warmth from hands turns it liquid again, spilling through gaps in fingers without warning. A strange goo sits quietly until hit hard. Hit it fast, pressure builds instantly. Tiny bits of cornstarch jam up when shocked, forming stiff links for a split second. These links vanish once the push stops. The goop flows again, loose and slow. Force changes its mind completely. Solid one moment, wet the next. Yet here's only the start. Beneath it all, things twist darker. The science behind liquid armor. What makes these liquids go solid? Deep down, tiny particles push against flow, resisting every move. When still, tiny bits, like cornstarch, silica, or plastic-like stuff, drift without effort, surrounded by fluid that keeps them slippery. Each one moves slow, held apart by wetness between. When hit fast, the fluid can't escape between bits inside. It locks up suddenly, much like pressing into an overstuffed bag that won't give. When force hits certain complex liquids, say, shear thickening polymers, their molecules stretch out, weaving into stiff webs. Stillness brings them curling inward again, softening as motion fades. What happens next? This stuff blocks a gunshot. Then, moments after, flows like liquid into a cup. Everyday materials that defy damage. What you see here goes beyond a classroom demo. People building things now harness its hidden power. Out of nowhere, liquid body armor jumps into action when danger hits. Inside its layers, a special gel sits calm until something fast comes at it. Instead of tearing apart, the goo locks up on impact, blocking sharp objects firmly. As movement slows down again, the material relaxes back into soft folds. Between strikes, flexibility returns without resistance. Force gets redirected across broad zones thanks to this sudden hardening trick. When the ground shakes, special liquids inside building stabilizers grow stiff. These materials resist movement because jerks make them denser. Resistance rises just when it is needed most. Thickened fluid soaks up motion that would otherwise rock the structure. When vehicles move slowly, the substances and run flat tires and speed humps give way more easily. Fast movement triggers a reaction where they become firmer instead. These surfaces change on their own depending on how quickly wheels pass over them. What you get is a road feature that responds without needing sensors or power. The behavior shifts because of built-in material properties alone. The deepest mystery they remember force. Strange things start happening here. A few strange liquids grow runnier when shaken steadily, yet seem to recall their original state after waiting. Not all act the same. Some surprise you by turning stiffer the more they're jolted over time. Here's where things get strange. Take something like silly putty. Neither quite solid nor liquid. Gently tug at it. It drapes in long, gooey strands. Jerk it fast, though, and it fractures with a sharp crack. Hurl it at a surface. Suddenly, it leaps back like a rubber sphere. Overnight, resting on a table, it spreads out flat, like a pancake. What seems solid might flow, then hold shape again. Timing changes everything. The unanswered question, what are they? What if something acts like water when you poke it fast, yet holds its shape slowly? Scientists say calling it solid or liquid misses the point entirely. It shifts, depending how soon you look after touching. Liquid takes whatever form it finds itself in, so calling it firm misses the point entirely. Shape stays put only when things harden through cooling or pressure, not here. A thing holds its shape when pushed quickly, then call it a solid. What changes slowly under pressure stays firm by definition. When pushed, some liquids act solid. Handled gently, they flow like water. Their nature shifts depending on the force applied. What you see depends on what you do. Physics alone can't explain it. The way stuff feels shapes how we see it. Why this matters to you. Most folks figure stuff falls into neat groups, like hard versus soft, or liquid against solid. Yet here come non-Newtonian fluids, messing up those clean lines we learned young. They flow like water one second, then act stiff the next. Our brains expect consistency. These materials just shrug. What seems predictable suddenly isn't. Wetness without spill? Firmness you can pour? That kind of thing bends what feels normal. Rules we trust quietly get broken, simply by stirring a bowl. Out of moments, pressure, shape, strength grows different each time. Because what holds things together now shapes what comes next. Robots made of soft materials can become rigid when needed. Recyclable impact foams that replace single-use plastics. When you tumble, it softens the drop yet keeps airflow steady on long runs. Bounces back fast after impact without trapping heat. Moves with you, whether crawling or sprinting. Holds shape even when soaked through sweat. Not stiff, never sluggish. Built for bodies in motion, no matter the pace. Some shields for space junk stay fluid when stored, harden on impact from tiny meteor hits. The final twist you already lived through. Footprints sink soft in damp sand when walking slow, yet a sudden step makes grains stiffen underfoot. Squeezing toothpaste gently moves it along, though pressing fierce halts flow dead. One's a grainy shift that resists rush, the other a goop that freezes past its tipping point. Out past the lab walls, the secret hides. Beneath your shoes, it waits. Inside the bathroom tiles, it hums. Even in that ketchup bottle, smacked down moments ago, it lingers. Your invitation to the unseen. Next up, if you spot a fluid acting odd, skip labeling it strange. See it as a guide instead. These non-Newtonian liquids, they're how nature hints that stuff isn't set in stone. It shifts, responds when pushed. Shape changes under pressure. A dialogue unfolds. Touch meets resistance. Here's something odd. Try it yourself. Combine cornstarch with water after dark. Hit it fast. Feel how it runs through fingers. See the way it splits when struck. Then wonder, since goo turns solid on impact, what else shifts without us noticing? What if knowing formulas isn't the point? Discovering how wildly inventive the universe can be, that shifts everything.